With great pleasure, I invite on stage Mr. Subodh Aggarwal, General Manager for TVU South Asia. May I request all of you to please put your hands together as he joins us on stage to tell us more about streamlining media production with cloud-based solutions. A round of applause for him, please.
Good evening, guys. I know I will be talking about technology, but you all guys are from the face of the news. But at the back end, technologies plays an important role, as you all knows. So we and TVU basically helps you in entire workflow of the news organization. When I say the entire workflow from acquisition, production to distribution. So we are 19-year young company based in US. Okay, so we have offices across the world. We also have a company in India, TVU India Private Limited. We have more than 4,000 customers, and majority of them are news customers, as we have majority of news customers in the room, and most of them are TVU customers as well. So today we will be discussing more about the technology, how the technology is evaluating. Like in our first panel, we discussed about the strength of social media, how to distribute the videos to social media, and how to get the content from the social media. As I want to show you about the TVU ecosystem, where we can show you that we are in the acquisition part. You can get in any video source to a TVU through a TVU ecosystem. We're using a flagship product as a backpack, mobile phone, or any IP input, any source we can take in to a cloud. Where on the cloud side, we can help you with the AI-based production, entire PCR on the cloud. Okay, and then finally the distribution. We can help you with the distribution not only on the linear platform, but anywhere in the world on the digital platform as well. So what basically TVU does is, basically TVU is not a product company, it's a solution company. So based on the client requirement, we've designed a solution. We have 140 plus microservices, okay, and the base services are audio, video, graphics, and data. Analyzing all these services, we make a product for solutions for the customer and based on customer requirement. So we are always ready to make a customized product. I will talk about some products later, which we have made for the news industry in India as well, or globally. So as we are a tech company, so we have a system integrator with all the 140 plus platforms around the media industry. So you can see some of the names. So we have integration with all of them over the cloud. So as I mentioned that we can do all the part, acquisition, gathering the feed, production on the cloud, and then distribution. So the cloud production, when I say cloud production, basically why cloud production is important. Again, the cloud production is important because of the cost efficient and also allow you to do what you can't do on the traditional production way. Okay, so we'll talk about the case study later on this. This is a flagship product called the TVU Backpack. As I can see, many of the cameramen are also using a backpacks of TVU. So this is for the news gathering. I think most of the news channels are using that. That is a cameraman getting the feed from the field to the studio, or either it can be going directly to the cloud. So recently we used this multicam setup for the entire IPL auction from Riyadh to India. So we brought 12 cameras, and the entire production was happening in Star office in Urmi. Again, a mobile phone app. Again, people are moving from, like 5G is evaluating, and people don't want to spend money on the backpacks. Again, first was OB vans, now backpacks, and now mobile phones. People are using mobile phone for live transmissions. And we'll show you a case study of BBC where they use 400 mobile phones for elections. TVU Producer is an entire PCR on the cloud. So now you know you have a PCR room in every news channel. But if you want to set up a new PCR, you don't want to spend a huge money on hardware side. You can spin up a PCR on your laptop whenever needed. And on the PCR, you can do all the functions which I will be showing you. It can be doing live switching. Live inputs will be coming in, so you can put a graphics, you can have an audio mixer on that, okay, and then distribute to anywhere we want to distribute. It's used more for sports side also, and also for the news side. If I give you an example, Fox Live now is using TVU Producer from the day pandemic hit in our lives. So they spin up a channel called Fox Now Live on the cloud, and they're using it. And they are getting like more than 20 million viewers on that channel, and still running. I'm just skipping remote commentator because remote commentator is only for the sports side, and we are all on the news side. I will just show you a case study where Tier 1 sports, which is Olympics in France, use TVU ecosystem and save their cost by 98%. So I'm just showing you the video, how they did it, the relay run of 62 days, entirely on the cloud, no physical OB vans or physical production van. Can I have the audio, please?
Every moment of the Torch's 1,625-kilometer worldwide trek to the Games. Along the way, the team used all aspects of the TVU ecosystem to achieve a fully cloud-based production for a Tier 1 event for the first time in broadcasting history. This video will provide an overview of the TVU ecosystem workflow and how each piece worked in tandem for the 69-day 2024 Torch Relay. Starting with capture, 7 TVU-1s were used to transmit camera feeds. In addition to the packs, TVU Anywhere was deployed. The complexity of this event should not be understated. France TV had 5 dedicated teams to handle capturing the footage. Each team had at least one TVU-1 or RPS-1 to transmit the feed to TVU Producer. The teams were as follows: a mobile team to follow the torch, an engagement team that operated close to the public audience, drone team for aerial shots, an agile team deployed near various sites of importance, and finally, a team that set up a multi-camera production with talent at TV studios in stopover cities for the evening. In order to direct a team this large, France TV used a dedicated room in TVU Party Line to allow for real-time interaction between the crews on the ground and the staff. One potential challenge we envisioned is network connectivity, particularly in rural or high congestion areas. However, France TV preemptively leveraged a vehicle equipped with Starlink and a private 5G network, creating network bubbles to guarantee high signal strength. This bubble followed the runners and crew for the duration of the event. There were no satellite trucks utilized in this workflow. These feeds were all synchronized into TVU Producer. At the France TV studio, production staff was able to remotely access feeds in TVU Producer where one computer operated the video panel and a second computer handled audio mixing. A new feature was also added for France TV. It is the ability to create different audio mixes from only one audio instance. This created clean audio pair outputs. TVU Producer also managed graphics and other features. A third computer was used for a TVU remote commentator session that provided a direct feed to an off-site commentator, whose live play-by-play and commentary was then synchronized back into TVU Producer. For playout, the program feed from TVU Producer was fed into TVU Channel to schedule out the broadcast. France TV also used the channel to receive live feeds from other locations to schedule out 24 hours of content and shows. This signal was then distributed to a dedicated OTT player as well as the France TV channel master control. Ad insertion, audience measurement, and subtitling features were developed to distribute to the partners and their content delivery system. Also, all security aspects have been considered, making the full workflow from live transmission to the TVU channel playout secure and reliable. Due to the importance and size of this event, France TV had a team dedicated to managing and scheduling the TVU channel. No matter how large or small your production, TVU's ecosystem guarantees a flawless broadcast every time. Thanks for watching.
So as mentioned, the party line is basically for the remote interaction with all the crew member and the stakeholders. So I'm not going into details of that. TVU channel is a MCR, cloud MCR. Basically, again, you know there's the MCR, but you don't need a physical playout or thing. Anything can be spinned out on the cloud, and it can be used as a cloud playout and can be distributed to anywhere in the world. So France TV has spinned up an additional channel on the OTT platform because they got 62 million viewers on that platform. They spinned up for the entire Olympics. They're using the France TV traditional channel also, but also spinned up a digital channel using TVU playout. TVU search, again, is AI-based indexing. This is a platform used by ANI. So all of you are using ANI highlights portal. So behind the ANI highlights portal, the technology which they're using is AI ingest. They are ingesting 16 videos to a cloud where the editorial team is sitting and doing fast clipping. Also, this platform is used by CNN Newsroom from last 5 years. So what they are doing is, even we use this in G20 also for the distribution of feed across the world. So all the editorial side can just log into this platform and see the videos and can download the clips, highlight. And this has an AI for speech to text with 100 languages and also face recognition. So you can also search for the content. So what CNN is using in this is basically CNN distributing the feed to 1,000 plus affiliates, where the affiliates can search the video of CNN by searching a term like Trump or whatever they want to search it. They will see all the videos, and they will go to that particular point of seconds. They don't have to see the entire video to go to, like, they don't want to spend the entire day to search for a video. They can just go to that particular second of the video by just searching on, because it's AI-based indexing. So also this tool can be used for fast clipping, because these days fast clipping and pushing it to social media. So the same tool can help you pushing the videos to the social media, and similarly like ANI is doing that. Media Hub is again a unique product what we have. Like we were talking in the panel, that challenge is to how to distribute the video to all the OTT platforms, because every day there's a new OTT platform coming up. They want different resolution, different aspect ratios. The requirement is a different, like Amazon will come up with a different requirement, Samsung will come up with a different requirement, Jio will come up with, now DD is coming with a different requirement. So now you want to put up encoders or physical hardware in your office. No need of putting that. You just give us a single stream. We will take the stream and then we will distribute, we'll transcode it. We'll do scale up, scale down, and distribute around the world, wherever you want to distribute. And you can monitor all the feeds sitting in your office, and the bandwidth, the resolution, the quality, how your video is going to all the OTT platforms. So all in one screen, you can control that. So this is something unique, which is right now going very popular because of the OTT platforms. Grid is basically, again, a distribution platform. Like I'm very privileged that ANI is our customer for that. So all the news channels which are getting the ANI feed are distributed by TVU Grid. So they are giving us a feed, and we are taking to a cloud, and then we are distributing to all the news channels across India. Similarly, we are doing for CNN. We are distributing for 1,300 locations worldwide, all the 4 feeds. Now we are talking to AP for the same. So this distribution platform is very unique. From last 5 years, ANI using it, and last 10 years, CNN is using it. Also, some other clients like Network 18 and all, between the organization, they are using it. I just want to show a video which we did for BBC, especially, and this is for the UK election. A special project.
We're here today for what is a massive moment in democracy, the biggest election in decades. When we started out on this mission at the start of the year, we thought the idea of being live in 370 odd places was pretty crazy. Tonight, we've been live in 370 odd places, and that isn't just crazy, that is absolute perfection. From end to end, we've managed to deliver counts from across the country seamlessly through the cloud with something as simple as a little postal tube and a piece of software on a phone.
It's a huge scale project that neither BBC or TVU have done before.
So the benefits of this project is that the audience will be able to actually see their votes being counted on screen on the night. It's the combination of everything. We're using the TVU Anywhere app, and that's bonding the Wi-Fi with multi-carrier SIMs at the location, then that's being sent back to TVU Search, and that's going into the party line system and then into Producer.
So we are using, TVU Search for capturing and recording all the locations. We are using party line to create the mosaics and control different locations within different mosaics. And then we are using TVU Producer to finalize the production, giving the streams and BBC team production tools.
TVU is a completely different system than we're used to. It's very exciting. The software is really, really easy to use. It's great to just understand the basics of how it works.
I think the main benefit is that it really doesn't take very much effort to learn it.
So this is a really cost-effective way for us to use our resources. In future, I can see us using this technology in a number of different events where there's scale to any event. We can be everywhere and show that on the screen as well.
We're taking what is a really small tube and transporting it to people who are already going to be there. That is utterly transformational for journalism, and this sort of solution, this sort of work is really cutting edge. We can see already the advances it's given us tonight. I'm really excited for what it could bring for us in the future and what it might bring in day-to-day news gathering just as much too.
We think it's a very important part of the transparency brief that the organisation is currently under.
We're also enabling us to get more places more quickly and to tell a story better than ever before. You open your phone, click an app and go, and you're live to millions of viewers across the world and in the UK here on BBC News. What we have achieved tonight has been utterly remarkable. We're delighted. We can already plan for even bigger and better plans for the election next time round. And I tell you what, it's going to be even bigger and bolder for sure.
So this was 296 live simultaneously for the elections counting day. So they got the Broadcast Tech Award for that, BBC. And for France TV, we got the Lifetime Achievement Award as a tech company, basically supporting France TV in IBC 2024. Thank you, guys.
Thank you so much, Mr. Aggarwal, and to personally thank you and appreciate your presence with a token of our appreciation. All thanks to our gifting partners, Nisara. Well, in that case, I would love to do the honors.